right? We have very different upbringings, completely different. So I'm an only child. She grew up in a large Jewish family. It's very different. And if you're wondering why I decided to highlight Jewish, it's because if you are not Jewish and you happen to be dating somebody who is chosen, people feel very comfortable letting you know how they feel about your relationship. So like when we first started dating, I remember I was getting coffee with some family friends, and it came up in conversation that Hannah is Jewish. Normally, I should say that. It was all very normal. I wasn't like, boys, you're not going to believe this. Gather around. It was very normal. But somebody at the table heard, and they popped their head up very casually, and they said, oh, Jewish? That's good with their finances. Yeah, okay, cool. We're all on the same page. I didn't know what to do there, right? I don't have any experience growing up with religion, and they kind of coded it like a compliment. Like, what am I supposed to do there? I can't slam my hand down on the table and be like, hey, excuse me. Some Jews are very stupid with their finances. Some of them are idiots. I just froze. I didn't do anything. I felt so bad, you know? I don't have any experience with religion, so I black out when people bring it up, you know? And it's crazy because Hannah grew up with two religions, and that's always been confusing. She follows both of them to this day, right? So I grew up agnostic. Hannah grew up Jewish and Disney, which is just a way more dangerous religion. We got to talk about that one, right? Have you ever met anybody that's Disney before? Holy shit. Oh my God. We talk about religious extremism in this country, right? My girlfriend and her entire family would die for the magical kingdom. Do you understand? That cartoon mouse could come on a television screen and be like, bomb a bank, and they would do it, you know? Kill them all, ho ho ho. COVID's not real, come into the park, oh boy. They would do it. It's terrifying, you know? I'm so scared, you know, because if we ever have kids, they're going to be Disney kids, because it goes through the mom. I was a Nickelodeon kid growing up, though, and those are very different children entirely. You know, like a Nickelodeon kid to a Disney kid is a lot like me saying, yeah, I used to freebase heroin when I was 11. Is that weird? Is that odd? I don't know. Is that weird? Did you not? You ever ask a Disney kid to describe their favorite television shows? It's incredible. Their eyes light up, and they're always like, my favorite show? My favorite show is about a family that had some problems, and then they were a family again. What about you, Nickelodeon? It's always some kid like smoking a cigarette in the background. He's always like, yeah, my favorite show is it's called Rugrats. It's about babies and their negligent parents. So that's family, I guess, right? Great one. We have very different cultures, she and I. You know, it comes from my end too, right? I'm Italian. That's very hard to deal with. We're a very wild people, and I'm very Italian. My mom was born and raised in Italy, and I know what you're thinking. I don't look Italian at all, right? I sort of look like I grew up in Billy Elliot's hometown. I understand that. I know what I look like. It was so much worse when I was younger, too. My hair used to be a lot redder. My arms, you can see, they're very freckly, right? And my mom was always so scared about me growing up. So, like, one time when I was in college, my mom called me, and I picked up the phone. And she said, Nick, have you heard the news? It's beat up a ginger day on Facebook. They've already beaten one up. You stay inside. And then she just hung up the phone. You know, I don't know how many of you guys have ever heard anybody with a heavy accent scream the word stay inside and then hang up a telephone. It's a uniquely chilling experience. It's horrifying, you know? And my mom is a smart person. My mom is a college professor. She's accomplished so much in her life, right? But she's so worried about my well-being that she entertained the notion that an anti-ginger hit squad was roaming the mean streets of Ann Arbor, Michigan, with the sole purpose of murdering her only child. You know, and the biggest problem is, like, I believed everything she was saying. I was like, Mama, what's going on? I will stay inside, Mama, forever, how long you need.